Many's bitches looking hurt. Look how they thirst. Being poppin', it's a curse. Your man wanna look at my skirt first. I'll make him fill up my purse. I'll make him full of my purse. I'll make him full of my purse. I'll make him full of my purse. I know that you feel uncomfortable. Don't worry about me, boo. New Chanel with them Givenchy shoes. Now you see what that Punani do. He don't follow me on Snapchat.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Adiola Patron. You know the vibes already, and today I am going to be doing a get ready with me while you guys send me these like questions or whatever. Basically, a lot of people on Instagram was doing this little game where they say something like, Adiola, have you ever? And then you guys basically ask me if I've ever done anything like that, and then I answer it. And I thought it was really cool, but I just wanted to do mine on YouTube because my answers, I feel like sometimes it's just too long to just type. So yeah, I thought it would be a really good idea to do it while I get ready and just share the answers with you guys on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed this video. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. So guys, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna also be listing my makeup products because I have been using quite a few new things, and honestly I'm obsessed with my whole routine lately. Like, I feel like because my skin is, you know, radiating and blossoming and I'm just loving it. My makeup is getting a lot smoother and better, but also the products I'm using, I've really been in love with it. So to prime, I've been using the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer, and honestly guys, I feel like I would use this primer even if I wasn't wearing makeup. Like, it just literally makes my skin feel so smooth, and honestly my base, I feel like it really helps with my base. I have kind of had a friend where, like, you know, it's a bit more than a friendship, but it's not a relationship, but we're cool. So I guess you can say I have, but I just feel like that's just because, I don't know, we're probably not really compatible in a relationship, but we're also like really cool. Like, we have we're really good vibes together, and or maybe we're just not compatible in a relationship yet. I don't know, but yeah, I guess I have. Can you not see what that just done to my skin? Oh, I love it. I'm not gonna lie guys, I have, because you know them times, yeah, like when, I don't know if anyone has ever had this, but when I was younger, you know, when you want attention and you kind of want people to feel sorry for you. I wish I had broken a bone, or like I could have crutches, because people always like give people with crutches attention, and I always wanted to just have crutches. Or, you know, when you just want to get your crush's attention and you're like, if I had crutches they would notice me, and like, I don't know, it just seemed cool to have crutches. But obviously now I wouldn't, you know, wish that on myself. For my brows, I always outline it first with concealer and then I go back to my brows. It's weird, I don't know when I started doing that, but I feel like, because I don't like heavy looks anymore. You know what, with me, yeah, yes, I can get the ick so quickly. And I think the last person I was talking to that gave me the ick, he just gave me the ick because he was just being so like irritating. He was in my car and he was playing with all my heat and stuff and like turning stuff, and I just thought, but he was trying to annoy me, and I just thought, you are annoying me, but, and I'm one for banter and playing games, but you're actually just being irritating, and it just really gave me the ick. That was basically the last time I saw him. And the thing is, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of things that guys do that give me the ick, but if I like a guy enough, I think that I can overcome it. So I don't know, sometimes I feel like you just didn't really like someone that much if you can get the ick. Oh, and I'm just using the Fenty concealer in Suede. I actually have two different brows. It's so annoying. I remember when someone commented on my video like, oh, you should make your eyebrows closer. Like, no, my eyebrows are not naturally close, and I don't like adding fake hair to places where there actually isn't hair. I just like to fill in what's already there. No, I've actually never snuck out my house to go to a party. Like, I've never really needed to. Like, my parents have always been cool. Like, I'm just quite honest. Like, mom, can I go to this party? Blah, blah, blah. Or I'll be staying at my friend's house and then we'll go from there. Like, I've never really needed to sneak out my house. It's never really been that deep. But I have had a friend sneak out of my house to go to a party. Like, her mum was so strict, so she told her mum that she was staying at my house, and we acted like we were going to sleep like early, and she snuck out of my house and went to a party. And yeah, how she done it is she just walked out the door, and but obviously they thought we were sleeping. And it's so weird because my dad did open the door just to check in on us, but obviously I put a pillow under the covers to act like it was her. And yeah, they just thought we were sleeping, and then by the time she came back they was all sleeping anyway, so I just opened the door for her and let her in. I don't think so. Like, I'm trying to think. I mean, probably I have, but nothing has stuck with me that much where I think, oh my god, I am so embarrassed right now. I'm trying to think. Like, I have definitely been embarrassed, but I don't think, you know, like, you have those moments in your life where you're like, oh my god, that is so embarrassing, I can never go back to blah 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 blah, or do you know what I mean? I don't think I've had that, thank god, not yet, and I never want to experience it. So yeah, I'm just setting the concealer that I just put on my eyelids with my Fenty translucent powder in Nutmeg. This is like my go-to. I don't really do the whole eyeshadow stuff because personally I feel like, yeah, I just prefer when I'm not wearing eyeshadow, unless it's like an actual shing-ding, and then I'll just book Painted by Esther, do you know what I mean? I have, and honestly it was so embarrassing. It was when I was in at year 7. I'm just gonna go in with my foundation, which is a foundation I've been using recently. You guys might have seen me on the ads for Too Faced on Snapchat and Instagram, but honestly I love this Too Faced foundation. It's the matte Born This Way one, which is the new one. I'm in the shade Hazelnut. It's a little bit, but when I use my concealer and stuff, it balances it out. I just like to do a tiny bit, a little bit. Well, for me, it's a little bit, but for some people, it'll be like, oh, you're still using a lot. But yeah, it was one time my mum was picking me up from school in year 7. And I used to, like, my mum used to get annoyed if I'd keep her waiting. I was rushing to the car park, so, you know, she wasn't waiting too long. And as I was running, I literally fell flat on my face, as in, like, you know when you trip up and you drop like this? I literally dropped like that, and it was so embarrassing. And it was even more embarrassing because I was so shocked by it. Like, I literally couldn't get up, so I was literally just sitting there. And I was just hoping someone was gonna come over to me and ask me if I was okay, and no one even done that. And I was just like, wow, like, which made it even more embarrassing. I feel like if someone came up to you and was like, oh, you're okay, you're right, it would have been less embarrassing. But you know, when you're just there by yourself, still sitting there, honestly, that was really embarrassing. Yeah, I have. I feel like I've been in love once, and shit, man. It's so weird, yeah, because I feel like I've been in love, but I think I feel like it was like a love where, you know, when you really love someone and then you start to kind of like hate them, and then you hate that you love them, and then you turn into this a bit like a toxic person because you're not getting the love you give back. And then yeah, so it's kind of like one of those weird things. But yeah, I've definitely been in love, but I don't think it was like a good love. Like, I feel like there's kind of like levels to love. But yeah, no, I've been in love. So for my concealer, I use the Too Faced Super Coverage in Maple. No, but it's something that I actually really want to do. Like, once in my life, like, I want to do it. And I am petrified of heights. Like, even looking down, like, heights, the feeling I get in my stomach, even when I go on planes, anything, like, the feeling in my stomach it gives me is mad. So I don't even know how, but it's just something that I really, really want to do, and I'll be so proud of myself. I can't even imagine me like jumping out of the plane, like even like coming out of the plane, I literally have butterflies thinking about it. Like, oh, like I used to, no, I wouldn't drunk text my ex because I don't know, like, there's nothing that I would really go like, there's no point, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I get drunk and I miss my ex, do you know what I'm saying? However, I do like drunk, if I do like get drunk and I'm gonna like drunk text someone, it might be like an old flame or like someone that I kind of might have my eye on, and maybe they don't even know that I like them, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I guess I kind of have, but not my ex. But I feel like every girl does that, but I don't really move mad like that when I'm drunk, I'm not gonna lie, because nah, I'm not really a fighter, you know? Yeah, I'm not a fighter. Like, I just feel like there's never a need to fight, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like I'm too pretty to fight. Like, if you're Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to get hurt, but if I had to defend myself, definitely I would. The last time I had a fight was in primary school, and it's so weird because I feel like my mum thought I was gonna be so troublesome, because obviously I used to live in Hackney and literally all my friends were boys. When I would play out, I would always be with boys, and I was like that girl that if the boys wanted me to fight someone, I would fight. Like, I just used to fight, like, every time they was calling my mum into school, like, Adiola's fighting. So I feel like my mum thought I was gonna be one of those girls that just grew up always just in like problems, but it was so weird. Like, I'm literally totally the opposite. Obviously I feel like I can definitely defend myself, but I feel like I can defend myself without fighting, and if I ever did end up fighting, it's literally because I'm defending myself. Like, there's literally no reason, or I don't think it's cool. Like, I don't like it. Like, why be fighting? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's ever that deep that you need to fight? Unless I'm defending myself, or like, yeah, I'm defending myself or defending someone I love. Apart from that, no, like, we don't fight over here. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I'm using Holly Boone soft focus translucent powder in banana. Honestly, ever since she sent it to me, I have literally just been obsessed with it. Yeah, ever had a fake friend? Yes. And how I knew it was because, like, I just find, like, I could just tell, you know, like when you're talking to people and it's like I'm trying to tell you something, and like you've always come with something to counter what I'm saying. Like, let's say I'm like, oh, I really want to do this, and you're like, no, I don't think you should do that, but your reasonings behind it is just so dumb. Like, you're kind of thinking about yourself, you don't really support me all the way. Like, you could, because I feel like when I want to support someone, I can really support them. So it's like you're not really supporting me, like you kind of don't really want to, and I feel like you can just tell. I think for me now as well, I can definitely see when someone is not being real. See, I'm not that kind of girl that will just talk to someone for the sake of talking to someone because I'm bored. I feel like I really value my time, and I don't even want to, like, I feel like sometimes people think I'm big-headed or stuff, but I just feel like I don't want anyone to just be like, oh yeah, like I spoke to Adiola, and they're not gonna see it as like, oh, I spoke to them because they're bored. They might think I actually spoke to them because of a reason, and I don't want people to like not value my time. Like, I value my time, and that's why I feel like I get a lot more upset when I feel like people take the piss or they don't value the fact that I'm talking to them, because I literally don't talk to anyone. So if it's like, if I'm talking to you, I actually genuinely want to talk to you, and I care for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't just talk to someone out of boredom. Like, no, it's never that deep, and I'm never that bored. And if I am bored, I would rather watch Netflix than just talk to someone because I'm bored. I don't crave attention like that for someone to just satisfy me because I'm bored. Like, nah. I'm not saying that obviously it's bad that if some girls do, but I just feel like there's no point, because if a guy was just talking to me out of boredom, I'll just think, wow, like, I won't rate it like, oh, you're that bored that you just talk to people because you're bored. Obviously, like, if I'm bored, like, I might call a friend, like, hi, how are you, what are you up to, and have a general chat. But if you're talking about entertaining guys because I'm bored, nah. Any guy that I entertain, I probably do have something, a soft feeling for, or like interested in one way or the other. Oh my days, yes. Especially with my brothers, and I used to live at home at my mum's. Oh my days, my brother would take everything, and sometimes I feel like you don't even deserve me to share, because sometimes I put something in the fridge, you lot have taken it, so why am I even sharing with you? So yeah, like, sometimes I'll just quickly eat in my car so I don't have to share, or no one's gonna be like, can I have some? Or sometimes I'll just eat in my car because I don't want people to know that I've bought something and I haven't asked if they want, because I feel like that's really rude. So I just would hide the fact that I bought myself food. No, I don't ever really regret anything, because I honestly feel like everything happens for a reason, and it wasn't like just my choice. Obviously, I do like feel like there was a lot of memories on there that I would have loved to have like just have had access to, just to, you know, for my own personal reasons, just to like watch and stuff. It's not something that I think about a lot in terms to say that I regret, but I feel like it's one of those ones where it's like, oh, it would have been nice to, or being able to see this or go back and see that. Now, no, I haven't, and I just feel like that's because guys don't actually have nice toes. Like, guys' toes always be looking scary. But I do feel like if someone like if he had nice toes and it was clean and I loved them, I probably would, like, why not? I don't know, would I? Oh, I'm saying that, like, yeah, why not? Would I don't know. Like, honestly, sometimes that be getting you doing things you never thought you would be doing. So I'm just contouring with my Fenty chocolate cheeks out, and I just put this there, just a little bit there, a little bit on my forehead, a little bit. I'll put some down here as well. I wouldn't say like I've cussed her, but you know when you're just like, oh, like you're just thinking like, oh, I wish I could say this, like, why you being like, oh, she's so annoying, oh, she's just being like, do you know what I mean? Like in your head you're just like, oh, she's just being annoying and all them things. But I've never like cursed her out in my head, but I have thought this woman is doing too much. She's just purposely just trying to be mean to me, like this and that. I haven't actually been on that many dates, and I think that's just because I really never want to be in a position where I'm in an awkward position and I just think, oh, why am I here? Like, I hate that. Like, I hate that feeling I have when I feel like I'm in somewhere that I don't want to be and I'm thinking, how am I going to get out of it? Like, honestly, I hate it so much. That's why I feel like I literally don't go out with anyone. I can't be bothered to talk to people that I just know it won't go anywhere. And it might be kind of bad as well, because I feel like maybe people that I'm thinking that might not go anywhere, I'm not even giving them a chance, because, but I feel like you can always kind of know straight away. But yeah, I don't go on dates for the sake of it. If I'm going on a date with you, like, in my head I'm thinking there's actually a potential for us to get married. Like, that is literally my thought process. Like, and maybe that's bad, not even just to get married, but it's just like, if I'm going on a date with you, it's like I know that we're actually going to be cool regardless if the date is nice or not, like whether I like you romantically or not. However, I can't just go on a date with someone just for the sake, like, I have no clue, like, you've messaged me today and then tomorrow you want to go on a date and we haven't really spoken. I can't really do that. But I have been on a date where it wasn't even the first date, it was like the second date. And I did regret leaving my house because the guy was so freaking moody. It was making me feel really uncomfortable. He kept on complaining, and I think it's because I was a bit late, but I was like 20 minutes late. It's like, it wasn't even anything crazy. I apologized, and I feel like even if you are gonna be annoyed, like, being annoyed throughout the whole date when someone is with you, it's like you've just wasted all of our time, because you might as well have just said you're gonna go home as soon as I got there, because you've literally just been bad vibes the whole day and now you've just wasted my time. And I just wish, like, I remember just thinking, oh yeah, I'm never like talking to you again, because I get being annoyed, but you've just taken it way too far. Once I've done that, I then set my contour with the Tammy Revolution powder, and I just use this one here. And yeah, I feel like rappers move to everyone, so like, never get gassed if a rapper moves to you. I've had quite a few move to me, and I just feel like that's just rappers for you. I feel like, especially in this industry, I feel like a lot of them feel like they can move to everyone. So if you have it, it's just like, they're just like, oh yeah, they expect everyone to just be gassed. I just feel like they take their chance, like even if they were planning on having you as a friend, they'll just see if they can take it there with you, and then once they clock they can't take it there with you, you're just cool. It's like a little, I don't know, like, that's personally what I think, unless they already have a girlfriend, do you know what I mean? I feel like they just always just try their luck, so it's actually nothing like special. No, never. I mean, I've like I wouldn't say like stalked someone like crazily. Like, I might stalk someone on social media like I'm trying to find something out, like look at this person's story and then like look at that and then see who they're following and then find that person and then find that person. But I've never like stalked someone physically, like, oh, I'm in my car like following them. No, I haven't. I've thought about it though, back in my younger days when I was, you know, trying to do some investigating. I have definitely thought about following someone, But yeah, no, I've never actually gone through with it. And then I just use my blusher. What am I? Oh yeah, I use the Patricia Bright Times Makeup Revolution. In the You Are Gold set, there's a blusher in there, which is this one. I don't know if you can see. And then I bronze up my face a bit with the Mocha Mami in Fenty. No way. Not that I think there's anything bad with that, but the kind of person I am, nah, I can't, like, I just literally can't. I feel like I can't do things for no reason, so it's like, it's just never that deep for me to have a one night stand. Like, I'd want to have a all the time stand, do you know what I mean? Like, why am I just gonna have a one night stand? I don't want to say like I don't know, I've never really shot my shot, but I've probably put myself in a position for someone to talk to me. Like, I've placed myself in a position where it's like, we have to talk. And that's kind of like happened with most people that I talk to, and I think that's just because the kind of guys that I kind of go for, I don't think they would approach me. So it's like I kind of like to make it a bit clear that I want to be approached, do you know what I mean? So that is it for my face, and then I'm gonna do my eyeliner. I've been loving a wing liner these days. Where's my eyeliner? And honestly guys, this Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof eyeliner, it glides on so good. Like, I don't know if you lot have been clocking my wing liner game, but honey, it's because of this Better Than Sex, literally, like, it just glides on, zoop, zoop. It's so easy. I've actually never been arrested in this country. However, I have been arrested in, was it in Cyprus? No, it wasn't in Cyprus. I think it was Cyprus. One of these countries in Europe, I can't remember. Ayia Napa. But I'm gonna tell you the story quickly. I'm gonna just do my eyeliner. Yeah, I was in Cyprus. I got arrested with my friends because one of the girls, basically it was like a group holiday in uni, and like they kind of like mixed and matched. So I had 3 friends that I knew, and then there was like 3 other girls in our same villa that we didn't know. We met on the holiday, but we go to the same uni or whatever. She must have booked a taxi for the guy to bring back something she forgot in the taxi, and then I think she had to pay like the 10 euros or something, and she didn't have the euros. And then I think the taxi guy broke into our house, and I remember thinking like, nah, what the hell? Like, he literally broke into the yard, and then they was trying to fire us, and then like, so I think one of my friends grabbed a knife. Like, it was actually mad. Like, they was trying to fight us, and then we basically had to fight them back. Yeah, we were just fighting these taxi guys, and I think he called one of his friends to basically come and back his beef with girls. So yeah, it was just mad. So yeah, and then the police came and they arrested us, but I just feel like the police were racist because, and we were like obviously in their country, and our flight was the next morning, so then we basically had to pay them to let us go, which was so annoying. I can't remember how much we had to pay, but yeah, we had to pay them to let us go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick my lashes on. This lash that I'm wearing is one of the lashes that is in the YKTVA lash book, so I'm not gonna show it to you. I am just gonna stick it on. Not really, because most things that I do when I drink alcohol is things that I've wanted to do. Like, I've never done anything the next morning and think, oh my god, I really regret that, because I just don't really move mad like that. Like, I feel like most times when I drink alcohol, I'm still aware. Like, I might have a bit more confidence, but I'm still very much aware. But I might just be like, oh my gosh, I was so drunk, I'm so sorry. But it doesn't mean I didn't mean what I done or what I said, do you know what I mean? Apart from this one time, this is my birthday, like I was, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I haven't, and I don't think that's because I have a preference. I just feel like I just never have. I've kind of like spoken to people that are not black, but we've never really quite dated. But I am attracted to other people that are not black. Where is my sharpener? Oh, I'm just using, is this the Tammy? No, this is just a brown thingy from Revolution, but it's actually so blunt, I feel like it's gonna hurt. Oh no, it's working a little bit. Yes, I have. And I wouldn't say been stood up as in like I went out somewhere and like I was waiting for someone somewhere. Like, I feel like someone has said to me before, like, we were gonna do something on the day and I'm waiting for them to get back to me, and maybe I got ready and then I just didn't hear from them like that same day. That's just reminding me of this person that always used to do that. Like, they were so unreliable, honestly. Yep, I'll give them guys 2nd, 3rd, 100, 1 millionth. Oh my god. But I'm not gonna lie, that's something I wouldn't do again. Oh, I'm just using the Fenty lip gloss balm in glass slipper. It's actually a clear gloss, but because I always have brown on my lips when I use it, it's basically contaminated now, but it is a clear gloss. Yeah, I used to give guys chances all the time, like, and yeah, it's just not something I would do right now, especially if you've like really violated. Like, I'm talking, a guy would have violated me, as in that, I told you should block and delete him and never talk to him again. And I just like to give people the benefit of the doubt. But would I do that now? No. I feel like everyone's grown enough to know exactly what they're doing and know what's right from wrong. No. And that's just because I've actually never put myself in a position to be rejected. Like, I don't think I've ever put my feelings on the table for someone. Like, oh my god, like, this is how I feel, and then they've had the opportunity to reject me, because I just feel like I don't feel like I would be able to handle rejection. I mean, no, I would. Obviously, I'll keep it moving, but I just don't want that feeling that I just have never put myself out there like that. Oh, I forgot to spray my face. I'm gonna set my face with the Too Faced Hangover. But yeah, guys, this is my glam look. I hope you like it. I'm gonna try to list all the details below. Obviously, we got the YKTVA lashes. Guys, that's coming so soon. I just need to do my hair, but I'm gonna do that off camera. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, because I do get very interactive on there and like mix my Insta content with my YouTube content. So make sure you're following. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
Baby LV.
A little baby see me on TV, now the love is real, dog.